What's up, good people? What's going on? It's your boy Mass Peel back with another Mass Peel show. Um, I'm sorry about last week, but I do have a day job. And my day job, I had some work that I had to do and it ran a little long. So by the time I finished that work, I was taking a nap and I fell asleep and woke up like 10:30. So to everyone that was looking for the show last week, I apologize. But yeah, I was burning the candle at both ends and it caught up with me. Hey, what's going on, Mildred? How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? So there's been a lot going on in the last 10 days. Um, Basically, my last show, I was going to talk about Cat Williams and not really going to talk about Cat Williams tonight. I think everybody has talked about that enough. But I can say that, with this Cat Williams versus everybody thing, um, there were comedians that came out to support him and really stamp what he was saying. And there were people that came out and said that he steals jokes as well. So you had people coming out to Cat's defense, basically co-signing what he was saying about the other comedians that he was talking about. And you had people that were coming out um, that were basically saying, just like the Cat doing that is like the pot calling kettle black because he steals jokes too. There haven't been too many people. There haven't been as many people coming out and saying that Cat steals jokes. Like there have been people that have been coming out about the other comedians. There's been videos that have been coming out. It's been all types of things. Oh, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, Mildred. No cigarettes for 3 days. Come on, let's make it 3 more days. Oh, let's make it 4 more days. Let's make it 4 more days, no cigarettes, and then it'll be a week without cigarettes. Come on, Mildred. You got it in you. You got it in you. If you ain't smoked them in 3 days, you don't need them. You don't need those cigarettes. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. But yeah, back to Cat. There were people like Mike Epps, DC Curry, Dion Cole, um, Monique. These people came out and basically co-signed everything that Cat was saying, and it had been wild for the few days, but then when Monique came back into the conversation, that's when it got really, really amped up again because you had the stuff with Taraji P. Henson and Monique basically came out, and there's been lots of people that are coming out and basically talking about Oprah was basically stealing from these people. So when Monique came into the conversation, and with this Monique versus Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry, coupled on the comments that Kat said about, that the predators are all coming home to roost on all these predators out here that have been preying on people and preying on children. So when Monique jumped back in, that's when all the stuff talking about Oprah and the allegations of CT, you know, involved with taking people away. CT, if you understand what I'm saying, I don't want to get my video struck by YouTube because I said something. But and then Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry basically coming out talking about how they are black gatekeepers to other young African American, black, whatever you want to call them, actors and actresses that are trying to grow in the industry. Basically, they're gatekeepers and they're making them do things that they may not want to do, but if you got to pay bills, basically making people indentured servants, making them slaves again. So this big debate about that is come out, and now you have 50 Cent who has joined in it. He's with Monique, and they're basically talking about how Oprah has basically talked bad about rappers and things like that, but she hasn't even talked about her friend Weinstein. And then I saw something today where um, the owner of the Knicks and Weinstein have been basically they've been indicted on SA some women. So predators are the worst. And if you ever had a chance to watch To Catch a Predator on CNBC, you'll understand how they come from all walks of life. Predators come. There isn't a profession that a predator cannot be. There have been police that have been arrested. There have been politicians that have been arrested in these stings. So what these stings on CNBC To Catch a Predator have shown us is that you really can't put anything past anyone when it comes to things like that. But the thing about it is everything that happens in the dark eventually comes to the light. So it's the entertainment industry is in an uproar right now with everything that's going on. But before we go any further, I'd like to say, like, share, subscribe to the channel, share this video out, hit the like button, because you all hitting the like button, it makes me get out into the algorithm. If I get into the algorithm, I can get more viewers, I can get more people that are tuned in. And not that I missed last week, and not that I don't think YouTube is important, because it is important. It's fun. I like getting on here and talking. But gotta start making some money. I got 65. I lost 2 subscribers. I had 2 subscribers that, maybe because I didn't come on last week, I lost those subscribers. So yeah, like I said, I apologize. But gonna keep it going on with the current events that have been going on. There's been a lot of weird stuff going on around the world, a lot of earthquakes, lots of floods, storms. 95% of the United States right now is basically below freezing, under 32 degrees. So it's crazy. It's like 18 degrees here in Cincinnati. Um, Fruits and vegetables that aren't supposed to be growing right now are growing. There was a lady in Colorado who brought a snowball in the house and let the snowball melt in a glass, and basically it had heavy metals in the glass. She put a magnet up to on the glass where she had put the snowball, and basically it was all kind of metals that were moving to the magnet. And basically what they've said is that these heavy metals, they're used in weather modification programs. So it's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on. And to end the current events, and to begin what we're going to talk about tonight, I like to talk about the dollar. Other countries are trying to kill the U.S. economically, financially. And there was something that came out today about India. India has joined. Basically, they're going to stop dealing in petrodollars. They're going to stop using. Basically, they're trying to wipe out the dollar. And if they wipe out the dollar, basically, I watched the video. They said the U.S. is going to end up like Venezuela, with very, very high inflation, depression type thing. So you have to be very, 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 very a spendthrift as we move forward. You got to, when you buy something, you got to make sure that you're spending your money right, because they've been talking about it for the last 3 months, and prices are going up on everything. So I don't see that changing. Prices are going up, salaries are going down. So how the public can maintain when that is the trend is things we're gonna have to look at moving into the future, where salaries are going down, prices are going up. It's what's making people make choices about things that they want to do. But that's enough for the current events. Tonight's topic. As soon as I posted that topic, I got a few emails from different people, men and women. Basically, the men were saying 100% corrected. Yeah, single women keep women single. And I had people hit me up asking me, what did I mean by that? And what I meant by single women keep women single is it just seems like what I've noticed about men is I have a couple friends that I used to hang out with, and when they got married, basically their friend groups changed. When men get married, men tend to hang with other married men because it looks better on them in terms of going out. Because if the wife knows that the husband is going out with another married man, she's not going to be as, as argumentative when it comes to him going out. Whereas married women tend to hang with their single friends. And with these married women, a lot of single women, they go to single women for advice. Whereas married men go to other married men for advice. I've had friends that are married that wanted to continue kicking it with me. And basically, it was like they couldn't continue kicking it with me because I'm a single man. I'm a single man. I date. You may see me in pictures at an event with one woman. You may see me at pictures at an event with another woman. But that's what single men do. Whereas it looks bad. It looks bad on a married man hanging out with a bunch of single men because you want to hang with like-minded individuals. And if you're a man and you're married and you're hanging with other men that are married, you're less susceptible to have a wandering eye. I mean, you may have a wandering eye, but you're not going to act on it. All men are going to continue to look at women, but it's about your actions, not acting on it. Why is it that married women take advice from single women? It's kind of backwards. I think that women that are single should look for guidance. Women that are married or women that are single should look for guidance if they want to get married. Seems like you would want to talk to a woman that's married, not other single women. And then the women that are married, why would you take advice from a single woman? Why? I don't understand it. Seems like you would want to go to someone that's in the same situation as you to get advice. That's why it always trips me out that these people that are relationship gurus, they've been married like 9 or 10 times. I guess because of those 9 or 10 bad experiences, they're a subject matter expert on it. But they must be a subject matter expert on ending relationships. I want to get my guidance from somebody. If I'm looking for guidance in a relationship, I'm going to go to someone that's been married for a length of time. It's me. It's what I would do. I would, if I'm married, I'm not going to go to a single person and ask them for advice on marriage problems that I'm having because, misery loves company. That person might be mad that you're in a committed relationship and you have security, you have things of that nature. So it always surprises me that married women go to their single friends for advice in like relationship advice. What should I do? My man is doing this, my man is doing that. Well, the single woman is going to give you advice that's going to make you have more time to spend with her. But I want to hear from the women, and I want to hear from married women because I want to hear from married women what they think about when it comes to women getting relationship advice from other single women or from married women. Happy Tuesday, Terrace. My homeboy Terrace Horton. It's almost time for us to start up the. It's almost time to start our bourbons and business cards again. I was gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you up and talk to you. March sounds like a good month. It won't be too cold. But good looking out, Terrace. Thanks for coming in, Terrace. When I posted it, you made a comment. Why do you think single women keep women single? You made a post and you agree with what I said, but why is it? What's your thinking on why single women stay single women keep women single. Laura Wise has come into the room. Good evening, Laura Wise. Thanks for joining us tonight. And what do you have to say? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. I know what happened. So Laura Wise says single friends are invested in their married friends' happiness. I disagree. I disagree. I'm not gonna say I disagree with that. Single friends are invested in their married friends' happiness. Do you really believe that, Laura Wise? Do you really believe that single women are invested in their married female friends' happiness? Come on now. Come on now. You can't be serious. You can't be you can't be serious. If you look at all the videos that are out right now with women complaining about relationships, it's single women. They do nothing. Single women do a lot of complaining. And single women gather together and it turns into a lot of groupthink because they're going to big up each other. They're not women are not a group of single women aren't going to hold each other accountable on the choices that they make in men. They're not. My man Terrence said some single women are man haters. Some single women are man haters. But think about what and I agree with you, Terrence, but what I don't understand is they hate men, but they still want a man. So does the mindset need to change from I hate men to I hate the choices in men that I made instead of just saying I hate men? You should hate the choices in men that you made. That's what you should really hate. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitch. And shout out to everybody that's watching on X, formerly known as Twitter. But we've come to, we're at the 18-minute mark. And now it's time for me to, you know, cut those other pieces off and for you all to come over here and join us and join in the conversation. Because the thing about it is I can't be on Facebook and look at those comments. I can't post those comments for one, but you should come over here to YouTube and join us. Like, share, subscribe to the channel when you do that too. But before I keep going, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. So everybody watching on Facebook, thank you. Come on over to YouTube. Everybody watching on Twitch, thank you. Come on over here to YouTube. What is going? Okay. So yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But shout out to everybody. But come over here and join us over here. So, uh-oh. I think I hit a nerve, yo. I think I hit a nerve. But right, to accountability. Women need to hold women accountable for the choices they make in men. Because like I said before, men hold men accountable for the choices they make in women. Believe it, we do. So Lord Wise said, work it out with the man who wants to be in a relationship. I may encourage my friend to stop dating a man who doesn't want to get married if I know that is what she wants. I encourage married women. What are you encouraging married women? Are they already married? They've already made success. They've already been successful in finding their mate. So what are you encouraging them in? In being a good wife? Is that what you're encouraging them in? What type of encouragement are you providing as a single woman to a married woman? That's the question. But women always gloss over the fact that women don't hold women accountable. Y'all don't. Women do not hold women accountable for the choices they make in men. Marriage is work, and women can use encouragement when it gets rough. I mean, a relationship is work. Before you even get to marriage, any relationship is work. I think that that's where a disconnect is with a lot of women. Is a lot of women don't look at being in a relationship as work. They don't think that the work begins until they get married. But you gotta put the work in to get to that point to make the man want to marry you. I think single women should ask married women, what did they do to get the ring? That's what I think. If a single woman wants to get married, go to a married woman and get advice. If you're a single woman, you want to get married, you're not going to get proper advice from another single woman. She's single. It's a reason she's single. Now, that may be a personal reason. It may be other extenuating circumstances of why she's single. But yeah, a single woman is single. She can't really she can't provide guidance on a relationship. She can just tell a woman how to get out of a relationship. I think. And yeah, encouraging them to be a good wifey. But how can a single woman encourage a married woman to be a good wifey and she's not a wife? That's why I say it's backwards. The married women should be giving advice to the single women on how to get a man to marry them. Single women shouldn't be giving advice to a married woman. It's an oxymoron. It's like backwards. It's like backwards. Right. 70% of divorces are initiated by women. And I would guarantee that those women are talking to their friends about what's going on in their relationships, talking to their single friends about what's going on in a relationship, as opposed to talking to a married person to get their introspect on what's going on. Just my thoughts. If you're single and you want to get married, go talk to a married lady. Seems like the right thing to do to me. If I want to figure out how to get a woman to marry me, I'm gonna go ask one of the guys that I know that's married. What'd you do, man? How did you what if I'm gonna go ask them, I'm going, how when did you know you wanted to marry her? What were the requirements that you had to get down on your knee to marry her? These are questions that if I want to get married, I'm gonna go ask questions to a married man. I'm not gonna go to one of my single buddies and ask him for input on how to find what I need to do in a marriage. But that's me. Maybe I think differently. So Lord Wise said, people who didn't go to college are going people who are in college and not to drop out. I mean, and that because they know that, if you don't get a college degree, it kind of cuts your life chances down. I guess they know that. And if you don't have an entrepreneurial spirit, then you should go to college or you should go to a trade school. But I could understand that. I could understand that. But that's a different. This different. Schooling and marriage, I think, are two different. Some things you can say, okay, this is a good example. I don't think somebody trying to tell you to stay in school is. I don't think that's on the same level of sameness to look at either one as a determinant factor on the other. But nah, like I said, if I want to get married, or I'm thinking about marrying, or I have someone that I'm seeing and I'm thinking about marrying them, I'm not gonna go to my group of single homeboys and say, "Hey, man, what y'all think, man, about this situation?" I'm going to go to one of my fraternity brothers is married, one of my family members is married, and that could be a woman or a man. But I would most likely go. I may get input from both sides. But I'm going to give more credence to the man because the man is coming from the same thought pattern as I am in trying to get a woman, if that's what I'm trying to do. But I just think that if you're single, you don't go to other single women to talk to them about how to get a man. They're going to tell you how to be lonely. Mildred says, I don't like hating ass women. I don't care what friend or family member does not like who I deal with. Move on. It's my choice, and I'm going to do what I want. That's, yeah. And then me, I'm a big proponent of family. I'm a big proponent of family. So before I even think about before I even think about moving from a friendship to a relationship with a woman, I'm gonna meet her family. I'm gonna meet her mom. I'm gonna meet her siblings. That's what I'm gonna do because I want to know the woman that I'm kicking it with or whatever. I want to know what type of woman she's gonna be when she's older. And the best representation you can get of how a woman that you're seeing is gonna be older is to observe her mom, meet her mom. I mean, that's things that I do. I wouldn't even get into a relationship with a woman without meeting her mother and her father because I want to see what type of upbringing. Me personally, I'm just being honest. My last, and this is over 20 years, my last four relationships, men that I dated, that I moved to a relationship with them, they all had mothers and fathers. If that's just something that I'm drawn to, but I've dated women that they didn't grow up with their fathers, and those were some of the worst relationships that I had. Those are some of the worst relationships because a woman who has not grown up with the man in the household to see how what a man does and what a man is supposed to do, doesn't really know what a man is supposed to do. They have some conclusions drawn up in their head that they've made up about what a man is supposed to do. But if a woman did not grow up in a household with a dad, she can't really understand or know what a man is supposed to do in the household. Now, that's just my personal opinion. It's just what I do. It's just what I do. Tara said, good point comparing college. I okay, so there's times that people, yeah. Some people say that that's a good, but I can't see the correlation. But my man Tara sees a correlation, and that's really all that matters is we have a discussion and people and exchange ideas. Now, maybe I will go back and look at that a little bit harder, lore wise, on the benefit that I hold Terrace's opinion in high regard. So I'm gonna revisit that and look at that scenario to get a better understanding of it. But really, the question I ask is single women keep women single. True or false? So is this true or is this false? Now I already know one person that said it's true. I have one. I think I'm gonna have to start doing polls because my man Terry said he kind of he agrees with what I said. I don't think it's no shenanigans tonight. I don't think it's no. Hey, we got the weekend gardener in here. He said he's here for the shenanigans. I don't think it's shenanigans. But I really do think that single women keep women single. It's always a woman that sleeps around with multiple unknown men that don't want her friend to be in a relationship. That is a good point, Mildred. Because the woman that sleeps around, I don't think she knows her value. I think she sees her value in her sexual prowess. I think women that do that, I think they use sex as a weapon. A lot of women use sex as a weapon. Sometimes you got a pea shooter, and sometimes you got an AK-47. But a lot of women use sex as a weapon, and a lot of men need to understand and look for the signs in that because men are easy. Some men, some men are easy. And what I mean by easy is a woman knows that she can entice a man sexually. And some men fall for that. They're easy. So sometimes it's not the woman that's easy, it's the man that's easy. Right now I'm on this semen retention where I'm abstaining from sex. Some women don't like that. It's an internal energy that men get from not releasing their manhood. You can internalize that energy. You can use that energy when you work out. And I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have to for men to have periods of no sexual activity. A lot of men are easy. But we're not talking about men tonight. We're talking about women. We're talking about women and women not holding women accountable for the choices they make in men, and women that are married or women that are single looking for guidance from other single women in terms of trying to find a man. A single woman can't tell you how to get a man if you're single. You can't. And then another thing women need to understand is Punani does not win a man over. It'll keep a man occupied. Punani it can keep a man occupied, time consuming, but that's not gonna keep a man. It's not gonna keep a man that's not easy. Now, an easy man, yeah, an easy man will be drawn to that succubus energy. But in terms of long relationships, nah, it's not. It don't work. But I'm getting off topic. Why? I mean, are women just am I looking at this wrong? And are women like men? Do married women hang with married women and things of that nature? Or do some women like some married women like having a girls' night out? And most time the girls' night out is with single women because the single women know the clubs goes. So Laura Wise says behavioral patterns keep women single. Grown people do what they want to do. Behavior patterns keep women single. And what behavior is that? I'm gonna put the link up, Laura Wise, because I want to expound on what you just said. Behavior patterns keep people single. Grown people ultimately do what they want to do. So what behavior patterns do with what be okay, so okay. That's a good point there, Laura Wise. So what behavior patterns do women need to show if they're looking to find a marriage? They're trying to look to find a man for marriage. Behavior patterns should a woman show to a man that she wants to marry? I mean, when a woman comes and stays in a man's house, and should she make the bed up? Should she make breakfast? Um, if a woman spends the night over a dude's house, should she make the bed up when she gets up the next morning? If he's working, should a woman that wants to show a man she wants him, should she cook him breakfast? Um, what behavior patterns do women need to show a man that they're marriage material? You said that, not me. Right, correct, Terrence. And that's what I've said this over and over. I've said this over and over. It's not what you bring to the table, it's the peace that you bring to a man. And a lot of women don't bring peace. I don't know. Laura Wise said she don't know. I'm single. I think she should be whole and healthy and wait for the right partner. Do you think people, Laura Wise, do you think people meet where they are? Or do you meet somewhere where you are and grow? Or do you just meet where you are and stay where you are? So if you're dating a guy and you want to marry him and maybe he's being resistant, what do you do to show him? What do you do to make him go over the hump? If she wants the job, she should show it. Right. If she wants the job, she should show it. That's right, your weekend gardener. If the woman, if the woman wants the job, she should show it. Chores don't exhibit marriage material. You can have a clean house and a headache. Chores don't exhibit marriage material. You can have a clean house and a headache. So I don't look at keeping my house clean and respectable. I don't look at that as a chore. I don't look at that. I guess I just look at that as daily stuff I do. I like a clean house. I don't look me. I don't look at cleaning my house as a chore. I look at that as a I like a clean house. I want a clean house. But Lord Wise, have you ever heard cleanliness is next to godliness? Cleanliness is next to godliness. No. Men do things to show women that they like them. And you said behavior pattern. You said, let me go back to that. Let me go back to that quote. Let me put that back up. I want you to tell me, you said behavior patterns keep people single. Grown people ultimately do what they want to do. And what I want to know is what are the behavior patterns of the person that wants to be single and a woman from a woman's point of view? And what are the behavior patterns for a woman that wants to marry a man? And you said chores don't show nothing. Chores show I don't look at chore. I don't look at it like a chore. But what I'm saying is, if a woman is at my house and I'm saying, what can a woman? I'm not asking a woman to bring nothing to the table, but me and not asking a woman to bring nothing to the table. How is how is staying at a man's house and you know he's working and making the bed up and cooking breakfast? How is that a chore? I mean, don't you think that if you did that, that would show that man that you're trying to lessen his load? Maybe I'm wrong. But if you look at that as a chore, as, oh, I don't want to do, so you have the expectation that the man that's working is going to come home from work and then make the bed up. Just asking. I'm just asking. Or if you did that, if you were staying with a dude and you woke up the next day and you cooked him breakfast and you made up the bed, what would that show him? And the men that are in the chat can speak up because they'll tell you what it shows. The Weekend Gardener. If a woman, you're married now, when you were single, if a woman spent the night at your house and the next day she got up and you were working, you work from home, got up and at 5 o'clock when you finished working, you went into your bedroom to, whatever, and your bed was not made. What would you think? The men in the chat. If a woman spent the night with you and she knows you work from home, and you got up and you started work and she slept in, but when she got up, she didn't make the bed up. What the men in the chat, what would you think? Or maybe I'm being, obtuse. My man, your weekend gardener said it's an audition, not a chore. It's an audition, not a chore. So, women, you go over to a man's house to spend the night, and you get to his house, and you go into his bedroom. His bed is made. His bed is made. His room is clean, and you spend the night. And you get out of his bed the next morning. He's already working. You don't make the bed up. That's a chore. You don't make the bed up. Takes 2 minutes to make a bed up. That's a chore. I think that's a behavior pattern that shows a man you're not going to lessen the load. And that's what I'm getting at. Behavior patterns. You said it, Lord Wise, not me. I think that if a lady stays over a man's house and she knows he's working and she continuously gets up and doesn't make the bed up, it takes 2 minutes. I mean, the man can't make the bed up if you're in it, you're still sleeping. And then you get up and you don't make the bed up. What type of behavior pattern is that? Your partner should understand and respect that fact. Right. So why wouldn't the woman get up and make the bed? I don't know. Maybe I'm like my man Weekend Gardener said, it's an audition. It's not a chore. My man, my lady, my fisherman lady, Jody Pontoon Jody says you should make the bed out of respect. I think. Well, if you think you should, then you should. You should. Because not all men want you to bring something to the table. A lot of men want you to lessen the load. What can you do to lessen my load? I work all day. What can you do to lessen my load? And if you look at making the bed as a chore, I think that's a bad behavior pattern. Man, for marriage, I think that's a bad behavior pattern. If a man wants to show a woman that he wants to marry her, he'll open the car door for her. He'll tell her, no, don't open the door. I'm gonna come around and open the door for you. He'll say, no, baby, let me rub your feet. Those are behavior patterns for a man that wants to show a woman that he's thinking about taking things to the next level. If you're walking across the street, the man is supposed to be on the outside so that if any danger comes, he gets hit first. These are things that men know. A man that's trying to show a woman that he can protect her. I can be the one to protect you. These are behavior patterns that men that want a woman to know that they like them do. Am I wrong, fellas? Me, I'm a man. I don't take a lot of women. I'm single and I like to go out, but I don't take a lot of women. I don't. I'm not the type of dude that's gonna be seen in public with a lot of women. If you see me in public with somebody at a concert or something like that, I'm probably digging it. I'm yeah, because I don't frivolously spend my money on women. There's levels. And I don't put women on the same level. I don't go on 5 dates and I'm gonna take 5 women to 5 movies and 5 dinners. No, I don't do that. I don't. Maybe there's some brothers out there that do, but Mildred said, I don't mind cooking and cleaning, but I got to get some money too. And just to make the bed, we got to do a load of. I don't mind cooking and cleaning, but I got to go get some money too. And I don't just make the bed, we got to do a load of line. Oh, Mildred, you funny. Mildred, you funny. No lies detected. It's my brother. No lies detected. Oh, Laura Wise. Everything you named in your example as behavior was an aspect of cleaning. No, I'm just saying we're talking behavior patterns. I'm just saying that a pattern. There's a pattern of behavior that you do to show somebody that you want to lessen their load. That's what a lot of men mean when they say a woman ain't gonna do nothing but add a bill to them. A bill. If making the bed is a chore or something that you look at as demeaning, how you look at your dude that got a clean house? If you look at cleaning as demeaning, how do you look at the dude that you go over at his house and his house is clean? Is he a demeaning person because he has a clean house? Just looking, I'm just looking at things. I'm just looking at things with a wide-eyed lens. Jody says, I stay at my fishing partner's house every week. I have my own room. I make his bed, do his laundry, and I clean his house to show him I appreciate him. Like, some single women get it. Some single women get it. Some single women get it. Hey Kima, how you doing, Queen? The Queen has entered the building. The Queen is in the house. So a wife should be. I would hope that I would hope that a wife respects her husband. Some women don't. Some women don't. You didn't say. I mean, you didn't say demean, but the way you said it, it wasn't positive. Maybe I added a little. Maybe I added a couple layers on it. But yeah, what you said wasn't. I mean, yeah, that was my observation. Does tell me I'm not the maid. Stop clean. Yeah, because after you've shown him that you'll do it, yeah, you just showed me. I know you'll do it, but you don't have to overdo it. See, men get it. Men get it. Sometimes men just do stuff and sit back and watch y'all to see what you gonna do. Uh-oh. Laura Wise calls me Eric Jerome Dickey because she says I'm no. No, I'm not spitting Fly Girl. I've read his books. Yeah, I read Fly Girl. I've read a few of his books. And no, I'm not on my Eric Jerome Dickey. Get this money at Mildred. Mildred is a walking dollar bill. Mildred is a walking dollar bill. And I'll be at the Mockby tomorrow night to give her my money to go into the reggae club. But back to what we're talking about. Behavior patterns. Behavior patterns. Behavior patterns of a woman that wants a husband. That's what this that's what this is that's what this conversation has delved into. So what's the narrative? I think that you all have given I mean, some of the ladies understand and some of the ladies are hard-headed. Some of the ladies are hard-headed. But a hard head makes a soft. That's what my granny used to say. A hard head makes a soft, and it's soft from the beat. It's soft from the beat. Seeing videos of grandmothers just been berating their grandchildren like you'll never get a man. You can't cook. You don't know how to cook. How you gonna get a man if you don't know how to cook? Oh man, somebody got killed. This okay. I have on all black. I have on all black at the. If you're in the Cincinnati area and you like reggae music, come to the Mockbee. It's on Central Parkway, in between downtown and Popple Street. If you come down Central Parkway, you'll see all the cars parked on the street. It's a nondescript warehouse. Well, it's not nondescript. It's a warehouse. It has Mockbee on the front of it. If you're in the Cincinnati area and you like reggae music, come out to the Mockbee tomorrow night and party with us. We do it every Wednesday night. It gets packed around 11:30 or 12, and the reggae club closes at 3 o'clock. So if you know your Wednesday night hump day, you ain't got nothing to do, come down to the Mockbee, party with us. But nah, you came in at the right time, Queen Kima. You came in at the right time. Ladies are hard headed. Pontoon Jody said, I can't cook and they don't care. Hey, Pontoon, if you ain't cooking, you cooking one way or another. You doing some cooking. It might not be no food, but you doing some cooking. But Queen, okay, not all women are hard headed, Queen King. Not all women. This cigar tastes nasty. But ladies, I think if you're looking to get married, you may want to talk to one of your married family members or one of your married female friends. Because a single woman can't tell you how to be marriage material. A single woman can't tell you behavior patterns to get a marriage man. I think a lot of times women get the wrong advice. You know, y'all listen to the dude Steve Harvey. He told y'all think like a man. I don't want no woman that thinks like a man. I don't. You see what having women that think like a man do for him. But I didn't. Yeah, I mean, what I'm drinking on this is a martini. It's a martini. It's a gin martini. It's a gin martini with Wiz Khalifa's McQueen Violet Fog gin. It's real good, real smooth. Yeah, I didn't feel like drinking bourbon tonight, so I made a martini. No way, Pontoon Jody, whatever, whatever. I think your fishing friend likes you more than the fish that you catch. I think you're the fish that he caught, put you in his net. But I think that women get advice from the wrong people. Then they try to stand on business on faulty info. Mildred said, I always wonder how women that can't cook keep a man. I made biscuits from scratch and my friend couldn't believe it. Dude ate biscuits and gravy oh my gosh. Okay. He ate the biscuits and the gravy and he ate some other stuff. I don't know what to say about that, Mildred. I don't know what to say about that. We gonna leave. We gonna leave that. Maybe that's where the gravy was coming from. Maybe that's where the gravy was coming from, Mildred. Oh my, hey. There's some men out there that like that. Don't nothing good come from there. It's a garbage bin. Like my like like my man said, this is where the doo-doo is. This is where the doo-doo is. This is where the doo-doo is. Oh my gosh. we can Weekend Gardner said ass. He ate biscuits and more. He ate more than biscuits and gravy. We'll just leave it at that. We just leave it at that. I must not be cooking the right thing. Oh my god, Mildred, I'll leave it up to Mildred to come in and get the people's blood moving. Mildred, wow. Oh my gosh. I guess that's what homemade biscuits and gravy do. He lost his mind. You made them biscuits and gravy, and that man lost his mind. He probably wanted to marry you. But yeah, cooking homemade food, that's a behavior pattern that will make a man marry you. That is a good behavior pattern. So, ladies, what is I'm gonna ask this, I'm gonna ask the ladies this. Ladies, when there's a man that you want, you know you want him. What do you do to let him know? What do you do? Oh my gosh. They asking Mildred for the recipe of the biscuits and gravy. Oh my. See now that see you hear something like that. Now all you women want the y'all want the recipe. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to get with people that got behavior patterns to get a man. And cooking biscuits and gravy, it helped Mildred out. It helped Mildred out. No. What do women do to let a man know that they want him? Y'all say men don't. Man, what do y'all do to show a man that y'all want him? Have your hand out? Y'all do to show a man that y'all want him? Oh my! Now, hey, y'all crazy. Pontoon Jody said she wants Mildred's recipe for gravy and biscuits. I don't think you need the recipe for the other stuff he ate. It's just that's just there. Ain't no recipe for that. What do women? Yeah, I keep asking. Okay, Jess Lena said, "Tell him you want him." Y'all say that. Y'all say that. Cheesecake. I do the things. I give my time, my energy. I make cheesecake. But ultimately, both people have to be interested in going to the next level, or it's all in vain. Cheese. Now, hey, cheesecake is some good cheesecake. That'll make a man. Some good cheesecake. That'll put it. Yeah, some good cheesecake do wonders. It make men think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look like Mildred gonna be on Pontoon Jody's fishing boat. Mildred gonna be on Pontoon Jody's fishing boat, making biscuits and gravy. But yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I put I put the link out there. I'm more than you ladies are more than welcome to come up here and tell me what it is you all do to let the man know that y'all want him. And I want some ladies to come up here and explain why how single women keep women single. It seems like single women run the show, which is it should be the other way around. It seems like y'all would listen to women that are married for advice on how to get a marriageable man, but y'all listen to Sexy Red and Queen Healthy from Planet Fitness, Meg Thee Stallion. That's who y'all listen to. These ladies are single. These ladies can't keep a man. So please don't use their music as behavior patterns to get a man. Get you a hot night, get you sweaty. That's probably about it. some new behavior patterns. Okay. Queen Kima is chiming in. The queen has spoken. I was attempting to show I'm capable of allowing him to lead, but I was misunderstood without me seeing what I was doing. Okay. So sometimes men misunderstand the behavior patterns. Is that what we're saying? Laura Wise says single men run the show. That's why it's all single women. I've seen lots of women soften up for a man. Oh, no, soften up. Okay, now we're not even gonna get on the masculine. We're not even gonna see. I tried to stay away from, you know, the masculinity of women. I'm trying to stay away from that. I tried to. Laura Wise said Queen King, but he can't lead if he don't want to go nowhere. He can't lead. We're talking about women's behavior patterns, but it's digressed to the man can't lead. Oh well. Mildred says Mildred is a widow, and I've cooked clean. I'm a bedroom. Damn, she's a bedroom. Hey fellas, Mildred's a bedroom bully, and I didn't make my husband grab his wallet all the time, and I know how to. Mildred, a lot of women do not know when to shut up. Sometimes you shut up. Hold on, something's going on with my TV. For real, Mildred. A lot of people don't know when to shut up. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy over at Vivid Visions, vividvisions.co. That's where I get my tapestry clothes. I got a fresh little tapestry pullover. Got my fresh tapestry pants on. Yeah. Y'all know me. I like to do something different. But yeah, shout out to my homeboy over at Vivid Visions with the good tapestry clothes. It's cold in my apartment, so yeah, the tapestry's coming in. It's coming in full effect tonight. But yeah, go over to vividvisions.co. Check out his clothes. He puts out clothes usually every 3 weeks. He hasn't put out any clothes in the last 6 weeks because he's been doing a big thing with Puma. He has some clothes that he's partnered with Puma to put some clothes out. I saw him. I like the stuff that he makes on his own a little bit better. The stuff with Puma is his style, but I like the stuff that he makes that's on his website. So yeah, shout out to my man over at Vivid Visions for the tapestry clothes. Me, I like to wear polo, but I always find a minority clothing makers, and I like to show them my patronage. Um, got my buddy in the Dominican Republic that makes me cool clothes. I got some fits from him, so I like to I like bespoke clothes. Yeah, it's 101. You won't see nobody else with the stuff that I have on. So yeah, go check my man Vivid Visions out. But back to the ladies. Back to the ladies. Back to the ladies and behavior patterns. Justine is chiming in. She said, "True on that. Better advice from one who has been in right. I don't think you can get good advice from somebody that's had 8 wives, four wives, 5 wives, 3 wives. They can tell you about the misfortune that they've had, but I don't think that's not success. To me, success is 25 years in one marriage, or your first marriage may not have worked out, but your second marriage, you're 25 years in. I think those are the women that women need to get advice from in terms of being marriage material. If you want to figure out how to be marriage material, ask somebody that's married. Ask that lady what she did to make that man get down on his knee. Because, ladies, I'm going to tell you this. Ain't no real man going to let you get down and propose to him. That ain't how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. But we got some more comments. Got some more comments. Queen Kima came back in. She said he did, but we were still learning each other. So that was something he didn't recognize. I can see how it was misunderstood by him. I could have communicated it. You know, sometimes it comes down to communication. Sometimes it does come down to communication. And I think communication is the key to any successful relationship. My great grandmother and great grandfather were married for 65 years. And I can say that I seen them cuss each other out. I seen them talk crazy to each other. But at the end of the day, they slept next to each other and they didn't give each other their back. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all women like to get in a man's bed and give him y'all back. You give me your back. You stay all night in my house. You give me your back. That'd probably be last time you spend the night in my house. Don't know. Yeah, Don't give me your back. Give me your back when you go to sleep. But you get in my bed with me, I won't look at you. I don't want to look at your back. Don't give me your back. I mean, some people aren't leaders, but a man should be a leader in a marriage. Some women are leaders, and some men need women to lead. But we're not talking about them men. We talking about men who lead, got their shoulders high, and they chin up. That's what we talking about. We're not talking about the dudes that don't know how to lead. That's not who we're talking about here. We're not talking about weak men. We're talking about men. Because y'all women don't want a weak man. I mean, does a woman want to push over? Does a woman want to push over? Do you really want a man that you can have like a puppet? Is that really what y'all want, ladies? No, that ain't what no lady want. It's not what a woman wants. You want a man that can lead. But in order to get a man, you can see a lot of brothers out here easy. A lot of brothers out here easy. What you women got to understand is not all men are easy. One of my homeboys said something today, and I wrote it down because I'll say in my case, I dress differently. I wear suits when I go out. When I go out, I dress like when I walk into wherever I'm going, where I walk in, I want everybody to turn around and look at me. That's how I dress. I want everybody to turn around and look at me. Women are attracted to confidence. My homeboy said something today and it stuck with me. He said his outward appearance dictates his money. He said his inward motivation is what gets him to you as a woman. Oh hell. Mildred said, hell no. I need a yeah, right. You need a leader. Yeah. My outward appearance dictates my money. My inward motivation is what got me to you. And a lot of women fail to realize it. A lot of women fail to realize that. Queen Kima said, can we emphasize successful and happy? Just because you're married doesn't mean you give good advice. Your marriage could be in the sham. Yeah, it could be, but it's not in that much of a shambles where she left. So we got to look at shambles in the terms of what is it in shambles? I okay. Single women and married women can give good advice. But if you're single and you want to be married, I just think that you should ask someone that's married. I don't think a single woman can ask another single woman and get pertinent advice on being marriage material. I don't think so. A married woman can tell you what she did to get married. A single woman can tell you what she done to try to get a man. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Queen King said, "I know many who not happy." Yeah, I, and that's another aspect I was going to get on. Is marriage really the institution that it was when we looked at marriage and our grandparents? Is that marriage the same marriage that people have today? And I don't think so. I think a lot of people don't get married for love. A lot of people don't get married for love. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Master Bill. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. The like button will get me out into the algorithm, and we'll have more people in here arguing with y'all. So yeah. Okay. We get some comments now. A married woman is married because she encountered a man who wants to be married. You can cook, clean, and screw a man who does not want to be married and be single for the rest of your life. Okay. Okay. I don't really have nothing bad to say about that. I don't really have nothing bad to say about that. But okay, Lord Wise, you cynical tonight. Very cynical tonight. Okay. Just Lena agreed with happy when I stay successful. I think a lot of people are happy with their success. Happy with their success. I think that, yeah. I think being happy and successful does a lot for a marriage. My man Weekend Gardner said, "You don't ask a dentist how to repair a washing machine." You don't ask a dentist to repair a washing machine. That you don't do that. That you do not do. Uh, Queen Kingdom said no. A single woman can't. A single woman can, and I have told women how to treat her husband, even help them in times to do things for. Okay, okay, and yeah, okay, we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. Oh, I gotta see. I gotta see what Laura Wise said. Uh, yeah, we know what Laura Wise said. She said something very man. Yeah, we get the gist. We get the gist. Laura Wise, Laura Wise and the woman gang. We get the gist. But I think that in certain cases, I mean, I still feel like single women keep women single because single women lead the single women lead the charge. Because there are no married women that are out here singing women's empowerment. Most of the ladies that are singing women's empowerment are single women that's talking sexual and talking about how many men they want to marry and trying to be like Laurel Harvey And I just think that that's the I don't think that women want marriage. I think women want to be like Lori Harvey and the City Girls, Sexy Red. I think that's the main reason that a lot of women don't get married. Y'all want to have WAP and run around yelling ski wee. And I'm not saying that that's the AKA's call, but yeah, they done took it over. These little ratchet girls, they yelling ski ye or something. But yeah, and then I mean, women's empowerment. You go to the club, you go to the regular club, and it's almost like the strip club. The women are in there naked, but a man can't go to no club and find a partner anyway. Men do not look for marriage material in the club. The club is for fun. You don't find wives in the club. Message to you young brothers. Yeah, you don't find wives, men, you don't find wives in the club busting it down. You don't find a wife, yeah, you don't find a wife like that. That's not how to find a wife. Queen Kima said, but don't people who went bankrupt still have good business advice? Hell no. I'm not taking advice from nobody that's had a bankruptcy. That would be that's ignorant. I wouldn't take a person that went through bankruptcy is going to give me sound financial advice. No, it's like a person that's been through 9 marriages can't tell you what to do to be successful in your marriage. They ain't done it. They haven't done it. So how can they tell you what to do? And they've been married 9 times. They can tell you who not to marry. That's about it. That's about it. Laura Wise said married people need community, and the community include people invested in being. Like I said, I have friends that I've been friends with all my life, and we don't really kick it as much because they're married now. I'm single. I'm single. I'm still out here dancing. I'm still out here flirting. Don't no woman want her husband going out with somebody that's out flirting. And I understand that. I understand that. So my married homeboys, I go to their house. We sit in their house. When you're single and you have married, when you a dude and you single and your homeboys is married, you don't go out. You go to their house. You drink at their house. You watch football at their house. Yeah, we don't go to. I don't go to clubs with my married homeboys because I don't want nobody saying that I helped. I helped. They no, I didn't help nothing. So yeah, my married homeboys, I don't go out with them unless they say let's go out. Most of the time, I'm going to their crib. And most men that I know that's married, they relegated to the basement. So we go to the basement, the cold, damp basement, and that's where we convene at. That's what men do. Women, y'all have the upstairs. Y'all have the yeah. Men, we go down into the basement and talk and play cards and play video games. And that's what we do. But yeah, I don't ask my married homeboys, let's go unless we go into a basketball game, a football game. But yeah, I don't ask my married homeboys to go to the let's go to the club, let's go get some drinks. No, I don't do that. You that's the dude the wife don't like. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah. Buddy Espresso, he showed up. He said women are making more money than back in the day, period. So they are not looking for a husband for real. So Buddy Espresso. So what you're saying is that women are more happy with having money than having a man. Is that your thoughts, Buddy Espresso? Women are more happy with money than having a man. Even if she is busting it down on hey, it's a special occasion. That's a different thing. That's a different thing. But yeah, you don't go to the club to meet your wife. Oh, and I hope that nobody's going to the. Usually, you go to the club, you looking for fun. Yeah, you looking for fun. It's 12 degrees outside, and a woman comes into the club. She not looking for fun. She looking for a man. So, fellas, you go to the club during this freeze out. You go to the club, and a lady walk in the club by herself, and it's 12 degrees outside. You better holler at her. She's there for a reason. Sound advice for you young brothers. If a lady comes to the club by herself and it's 12 degrees outside, she ain't there just to have a drink. You got men grabbing on you all night, so we not talking about you, Mildred. So why is Trump still doing it? There are many business people who have mentioned bankruptcy. That man just won. I didn't bring him up, but this man just won. This man is indicted, and he just won the Iowa caucus, and now he's the front runner for presidency. This dude might be the first person to run for presidency while indicted. This man ain't said nothing to nobody in 8 weeks. He went straight to the debate from court and won. And now they're talking about he's the front runner. But no, we not talking about Trump, Queen King. Don't try to get me off subject. We on these women. See, I'll get them in trouble. Who you gonna see? That's what I'm talking about. See, Rob is honest. He does not go out with married homeboys because he'll get them in trouble. He'll get them in trouble. Yeah, don't let your best friend's wife see this, Chris. See, Rob. Don't let your best friend's wife see this. Y'all hang tight. Men married to strippers. Some they met at the club. Okay. We're not even going to talk about men married to strippers because we seen what happens with that. Dude used to play in the league. He married a porno star and she didn't embarrass him. She's didn't, while he's married, while they've been going through this, she didn't have relations with a midget. And he let that woman come back in his house. So we're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about strippers and being married. Mildred said, yeah, Mildred, you the promoter. You gotta be at the club. Better not bring them biscuits and gravy to the Bach tomorrow night. You might get what you're looking for again. With them dudes up in there. Oh, nah, YWG, not at the reggae club. Women don't necessarily go to the reggae club to pick up other women. It ain't that type of party. It ain't that type of party. Lord Wise said, this is helpful. I will file this with the laundromat advice. Lord Wise, do not go to the laundromat on a Saturday morning to wash no clothes. You're going to find what you're not looking for. You're going to find what you're not looking for. We do, but it's been over forever since we've been. Yeah, y'all don't go clubbing. Y'all do other things. Little wild bunch. That was some wild little young dudes. Buddy Espresso says the stability in oneself is important. That's what I was. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You must have stability in yourself. You can't be an unstable person and be in a stable relationship. It's an oxymoron. It's an oxymoron. Shit, my married friends bigger flirts than me. I get more married men in my face than see. That's why I don't go out with my married homeboys. You ain't gonna say I had him out there doing nothing crazy. No, he did all that on his own. Yeah, I don't go to clubs with my married homeboys. Sit at their house, smoke cigars, and have drink bourbon. That's what we do. I don't go out with my married homeboys. Because I didn't already have one of my homeboys. I said, I don't like when you go out with that nigga. He's single and he nice looking. So yeah, go out with your ugly homeboys. Don't go out with your good looking homeboys. Cause yeah, your wife gonna say all that old wow. Yeah, I don't like when you go out with him. He's always dressed nice. He's got a brim. He looks like a damn pimp, and you're out with him. So no, I don't go out with my home. I don't. Hey, but you know our friendship is way. Yeah, I already know. C Rob. The strip club. Now you know YWG, you know, if I go to the strip club, I'm sitting behind the tippers and I'm telling the lady, go, no, they tipping. I'm drinking. I don't do no tipping at the strip club. I got uncles that'll make fun of me and call me tricks and stuff like that. So I don't want none of my uncles calling me tricks. So yeah, I don't do no tipping. Not at the strip club. Not me. Y'all married granddaddies used to cheat silently. Now they walk up and tell me I'm married, but I can afford you. Wow. I'm married, but I can afford you too. And a lot of women fall for that. I'm married, but I can afford you too. What? Mildred, it's a lot of women in the reggae club looking for women. What? Pondi fire. Pondi fire. Pondi fire. I learned something new today. Uh-oh. Nightbot to smack you on your wrist. Cut the check. Oh my god. See, that's why men are scared. That's why men are scared now. You got women like Laura Wise talking about cut the check, grandpa. Wow. Cut the check, grandpa. Cut the check, grandpa. We always have entertaining conversations. We pushing in an hour and a half right now. Probably got about 25 more minutes. I'm gonna be on here. And we gonna call it a night. But I think we came to the conclusion that single women, and their behavior patterns keep women single. I think it's been proven by the conversations we had tonight. You know, men have some, men got some, we are a part of that fault, a minimal part. But yeah, I think it's really all on the women and their choices and just other women just not holding them accountable. And I think, like Laura Wise said, um, a man that wants to be married is a man that wants to be married. But I think when you look for marriage, you may look for the wrong thing. I think everything's, to me, it's supposed to be homogenous. It's just supposed to happen. It's a process. It's a process. Some people have no processes. Some people do have processes. People with processes tend to have better success rates in things that they do. They're planners. So I think if women are planning on finding a man that's marriage material, you need to see he he needs you to do. And that's where your brain comes into it. You have to come into that man's life. See where you are needed. And then fit yourself in there. That's what y'all need to do. If you want the man to marry you, see what he needs for you to make him complete. It ain't money, it ain't bringing something to the table. What can you as a lady do to lessen the man's load? Simple. Y'all make it hard. Y'all listen to these dudes that just got money. These dudes that just start making some money in their 40s and 30s. Y'all listen to bringing something to the table. That's because these dudes ain't never had nothing. Man, a man just got his stuff, got his stuff in order. He don't need you to bring nothing to the table. He needs you to lessen his load. Why y'all wouldn't get it twisted? Yeah, and don't try to change a man. Man don't need changing. Don't go over a man's house, and if he got the toilet paper coming on the bottom, don't change it and put it coming over the top. Don't do that. If he got his toilet paper coming under the bottom, leave it coming under the bottom. Don't take it upon yourself to change it and have it coming over the top. That does not make a dude happy. If I got my toilet paper coming under the bottom, I want to pull it up and do what I do. I don't want to pull it. Leave a man's toilet paper alone. Ladies. And another thing, ladies, do not sit your tail on a man's bed with your outside clothes on. Just word from a man. Don't change my toilet paper, and don't sit on my bed with your outside clothes, and we'll be good. Buddy Espresso said he did a little research. And men outnumber women on the planet. 18-1. When I was going to school in Carolina, it was 18-1. It was 18 women for every man. And it's probably still like that. But Mildred said truth. Mildred, you might. I got something for you tomorrow night, Mildred. Yeah. Don't touch my toilet paper. Don't touch my toilet paper. Don't change my toilet paper from coming on the bottom to coming on the top. If I wanted it to come over the top, I would have put it like that. I want it to come from the bottom. Some stuff we don't need y'all to change, women. And don't come in trying to change it to how you want it, how you want the toilet paper to fall off the roll. Just a little tangent. Just a little tangent. Just a little tangent. Not much of a tangent, just a little tangent. But shout out to your YWG, your weekend gardener. If you haven't been over to his page, go check him out. And yeah, I'll be back next Tuesday with another thought-provoking topic dealing with women. Tonight was enjoyable. I enjoyed conversing with everyone that was in the chat, and I look forward to doing it again. But yeah, this your boy Mass Appeal.